Hey guys, it's the DaBuffNerd Gamer here, and this week we got our first glimpse at Halo Infinite gameplay at the Xbox Game Showcase. Just want to do a quick video here, giving my thoughts and my initial reaction at the trailer. So let's go ahead and dig deep into it. Now right off the bat, I must say that the cinematic cutscene that we see right at the beginning of the trailer with the pilot and the chief crashing to the surface of the Halo ring looked pretty good. Clearly the pilot isn't too happy with the chief's decisions up to this point. Which I thought was pretty funny. I like the humor in that situation there. And we also got a good look at Master Chief's armor and got to see a lot of the detail and see how close the suit was to the original trilogy. Overall, I really like the cutscene. After Chief leaves the ship, we get introduced to the open world of Infinite, and it is at this point that we have a huge debate, or a point of conjecture I would say, when it comes to the graphics of the game demo. Now, I think everyone should keep in mind that the gameplay we saw during the live stream had terrible, and I repeat, terrible quality. I don't know what was going on, but the live stream definitely straight murdered the detail of Halo Infinite. Microsoft has since uploaded a 4K 60 frames a second video of that demo that we saw, and it looks a lot better. I would recommend that if you have not seen the gameplay yet at this point, please watch the 4K demo before forming an opinion. I'll post a link to it down in the description below. But in that video you can see that there's a lot more texture, a lot more details, and just the higher resolution, it looks just way better. But with that being said, to me the graphics are really good. Don't get me wrong. But they don't quite scream next gen to me. They aren't bad by any stretch, but I would go on to further say that none of the games we have seen so far from Sony or Microsoft at this point feel quite next gen to me. They look really good, but these consoles won't start showing their true potential until we are about 3 or 4 years into each console's life cycle. Selling people on next gen consoles at the start of their life cycle has always been a problem, but that's a topic for another video. Now, I still believe that there is a lot of potential here with Halo, however. One of the game demo's saving grace is the frame rate. The game is running at a crisp 60 frames per second and doesn't seem to falter at any point during the game demo. The art style is also a huge win for me as a Halo fan. It definitely looks closer to the original art style of Halo. The Grunts, Jackals, Elites, and the Brutes all have that classic Halo look. Now, like a lot of people, I do have a lot of questions when it comes to the open world aspect of Halo Infinite. Halo has always been a linear style of shooter, and it'll be interesting to see how that will translate into an open world playstyle. The map that we saw looks pretty substantial. The map screen menu is very reminiscent of the map screen that we've seen in Halo ODST, with nav points for objectives and missions that you can explore at your leisure. The gameplay is also exciting to see in action. We got to see familiar weapons as well as new weapons that had great sound effects to them. We got to see the classic Warthog in action, and we also got to see the new grappling hook that has been added. I was a little concerned when I heard that the Chief is getting a grappling hook in this game, but it looks like it will help you traverse the open world a little bit easier and give you more combat options, allowing you to snatch up explosive barrels and launch them at enemies or pull yourself closer to those enemies. The grappling hook may be just one of many upgrades that the Chief will be able to discover in a Metroidvania style. At the end of the trailer, I really liked the introduction of the big bad in the game, War Chief Escharum. He's the leader of the Banished, a faction that has defected from the Covenant in Halo lore. He gives off a high testosterone speech and actually seems pretty damn excited to see that you're on the ring. Escharum sees you as an equal threat, honorable of combat, and is actually encouraging you to be your strongest when you guys meet up. While I do have a lot of questions going forward with the Halo franchise, I am equally excited to see how Halo Infinite will shape up. We are still a couple of months away from the game's final release, so hopefully the game's graphics will be greatly improved and have a tad bit of polish added to them. But the gameplay overall has me excited. The gunplay feels like classic Halo, and Microsoft has gone on to say that Halo Infinite will be a multi-year endeavor, so you can expect plenty of upgrades, DLC, and expansions to come. What's your take on the new Halo Infinite gameplay trailer? Be sure to let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for checking out my vid. Drop a like if you could be so kind. That would help boost my channel views, and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. I'm the DaBuffNerd Gamer, and if life's got you down, don't forget to level up, speak in Comic Sans, and hoist poundages.